You study English every day, but you feel stuck. Nothing is changing. And the worst part? You are trying. You really are. So why is your English not getting better? The answer is not what most people think. In this video, I will show you the real reasons and exactly how to fix them. If you feel stuck right now, this video is for you. Let's start. Before we talk about the reasons, I want to tell you something important. There is a belief that almost every learner has, and this belief is blocking their progress. If I study more, my English will get better. Studying is good. I'm not saying stop, but studying more is not always the answer. Here is what happens. You study 10 new words. You feel good. You close the book. The next day, most of the words are gone. Why does that happen? Because your brain does not keep a word just because you read it. Your brain keeps a word when you use it, when it is important to you. Studying equals you get information. Using the language equals you build the skill. These are two different things. Here's a simple example. You can read about swimming. You can watch videos about swimming. But if you never go in the water, you cannot swim. English works the same way, and that takes us directly to reason number 1. 5 reasons, 5 fixes. Listen carefully. One of these will feel very familiar to you. Reason 1. You are studying, not practicing. Most learners spend almost all their time with books and apps, very little time actually using English, and this is the big problem. Reading a grammar rule is studying, but speaking out loud, writing a real message, repeating a sentence from a show, that is practicing. Your brain only builds real skill from practicing, not from studying. So studying is not enough. What do you do instead? Actually, it is not instead, it is in addition, and it does not take much time. Every day, use English for just 15 minutes, not study it. Write 3 sentences about your day. Speak out loud alone for 2 minutes. Send a short message to a language partner. Small, active use builds more skill than 2 hours of studying once a week. Good, so now you are practicing, but then you open your mouth and the words are not there. That's a different problem, and it's reason number 2. You are learning words the wrong way. Most learners study words from a list. Word on the left, translation on the right. They memorize it, feel good, and forget it after 3 days. This happens because a word alone has nothing to hold on to in your brain. Your brain remembers words better when they are inside a sentence, even better when they are your sentence. So what does it take for a word to stay in your brain? One thing: you need to make it personal. Stop memorizing lists. When you learn a new word, write 1 sentence about your own life. Example, I was so tired after work yesterday. That sentence has a moment from your life. Your brain holds on to that. 1 sentence like this is better than 20 words from a list. Okay, so now you are practicing and you are learning words the right way. But you still feel like your English is slow, like your brain needs more time. That's because of reason number 3, and this one is very important. Reason 3. You are not getting enough input. Input means listening and reading in English, a lot of it. Many learners study for 30 minutes a day and then go back to their language for everything else. This is the problem. Your brain needs to hear and see English all the time to start feeling natural with it. Without enough input, progress is very slow, even if you study hard. I know what you're thinking. I don't have time for that. But you don't need more time. You just need to use the time you already have differently. Make English part of your normal day. Set your phone to English. Watch YouTube in English with English subtitles. Listen to a simple English podcast when you walk or drive. You don't need to understand every word. 70% is enough. The goal is just to hear English more, every day. your brain will start to feel comfortable with it faster than you think. So now you know what to do. But here's the question: why do so many people know what to do and still do nothing? That's exactly what reason 4 is about. That is exactly what reason 4 is about. Reason 4: you are waiting to feel ready. Many learners say, "I will speak when my English is better," or "I will start watching English videos when I understand more." But this is the wrong order. Your English gets better because you speak, not before you speak. Waiting to feel ready does not work. You never feel 100% ready. You just have to start. Think about any skill you learned in your life. Did you feel ready before you started? No, you learned by doing. English is the same. Start before you feel ready. Talk to someone this week, even for 5 minutes. Yes, it will feel uncomfortable. That is normal. But every time you do something uncomfortable in English, it gets a little easier next time. That is how the skill grows. Not by waiting, by doing. Okay, so you are practicing. You are learning words better. You have more input. You are taking action. But here is the last reason. And this one is why most people never fix the others. Because without this, nothing works for long. Reason 5: you have no system, only motivation. Many learners study when they feel motivated, but motivation comes and goes. When it is gone, they stop. Then they feel bad. Then they start again. Then they stop again. This is a very common cycle, and it kills progress. Motivation is a feeling. It changes every day. A system is different. A system is just a small habit. It works even when you do not feel like it. And here is the good news. The system does not need to be big. In fact, the smaller it is, the easier it is to keep doing it. Make a 15-minute English routine, same time every day. For example, 5 minutes of listening, 5 minutes of speaking out loud, 5 minutes of writing. That's it. 15 minutes every day is much better than 2 hours one day and nothing the next. Small and consistent always beats big and irregular. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to show up every day. Those are the 5 reasons, and now you have 5 fixes to go with them. Before the action plan, I want to say something honest. Getting better at English takes time, real time, and anyone who tells you it is fast is not being honest with you. There will be weeks where you feel like nothing is changing. You practice, you study, you try, and you still feel slow. That is normal. Every learner goes through this. It's called a plateau. It does not mean you are failing. It means your brain is working in the background. Progress in English is not always visible, but it is always happening if you keep going. Honestly, the learners who get fluent are not always the most talented. They are the ones who did not stop during the hard weeks. So if this week is hard, keep going. You are not behind. You are just learning, and that takes time. Give yourself that time. Okay, here is your plan for this week. Simple, one step at a time. Day 1 to 2, change one thing in your phone or daily life. Set your phone language to English. Find one English YouTube channel you like. Start watching it. Days 3-4, write 3 sentences about your day in English. Do not worry about mistakes. Just write 3 sentences. That is enough to start. Day 5, speak out loud in English for 2 minutes, alone in your room. Talk about your week. What happened? How did you feel? Just talk. No pressure. Days 6 to 7, choose your one biggest reason from this video. Just one, the one that felt most true for you. Focus on that fix this week. Only one. That is enough to start. Do not try to fix everything at once. One change this week, one change next week. That's how real progress works. You watched this full video. That means something. Most people feel stuck and just wait. They do nothing. But you looked for answers. You stayed until the end. That's the difference between learners who improve and learners who do not. Looking for better ways to learn is improvement. You are already moving forward. Now the next step is yours. Pick one thing from this video. Start today. And if this video helped you, if you learned something real today, then subscribe to Practice English with Adam. Every week I make videos like this one. Simple, honest, real value for learners who want to actually improve. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Keep going. You are doing better than you think.